What's up, YouTube? It's Vaughn straight to it. I'm getting straight to it, man. I hope everybody's doing well. If you're tuning into this video, I appreciate you for tuning into this video, man. Blessings your way, man, for real. But today I want to talk about some words I stumbled across or I came across while reading, man. And the words are, you are to be in this world, but not of it, right? So we are to be in this world, but not of it. And I'm about to break it down and explain what that means because, it speaks volume, man. So basically, man, we live in this world, right? And, we pedestalize a lot of things, man. We pedestalize materialistic items. Like right now in this world, right? Materialistic items and looking a certain way is like one of the most important things, right? But really, we live in this world, and there's a whole bunch of people that gravitate towards certain things. There's a whole bunch of people that hop on certain trends and waves and whatnot, and that's what they call it's like a wave. We all go through different phases. The world goes through different phases. People value different things at different point in times, right? But at the end of the day, you got to build your own world inside of this world, right? So what that means is, there's an agenda, right? Especially in the United States, there's an agenda that wants you to gravitate towards things, towards different things, and what you gotta do is you gotta realize that that's what they call waking up. You gotta wake up, realize what the agenda is, because at some point we all fall into it. We all fall into the agenda. We all fall into the to just feeding into our desires and living life on pilot mode and following the wave, right? At some point that was us, before we became who we are now, before you woke up, before you wake up, right? And with that being said is like, you just got to create your own values, right? You know what I'm saying? There's this world, create your own world within that world, right? So instead of giving in like everybody else is giving in, most people, they don't wake up. It's rare that people wake up. At some point in their life, there's times that people do realize what's really going on and change their actions, but it's rare that people, it's not all the time. It's not every single person, right? So there's people out there that just follow the agenda who want to just look the best and have that certain image, right, and keep up with the world, right? But instead of keeping up with this world's pace, why don't you just create your own and keep up with your own pace? You know what I'm saying? And this world is full of evil. You know what I'm saying? If you follow this agenda, you're not gonna end up on the path that you necessarily want to end up on. You're not going to end up on a positive path, really. You're going to be stuck following the next wave. You're going to be stuck trying to just look a certain way for others, right? Pleasing others, right? Clout chasing, right? Just doing a whole bunch of things, and you're not necessarily being yourself at the end of the day. At the end of the day, you gotta define who you are, right? Figure out who you are, define yourself, and also define what kind of world you're going to live in inside this world that we already do live in, right? Because you can control everything. Everybody's got their own world within one. They just got to create it, right? If it's not already created, they just have to, buckle down and how do I want to navigate my life, right? Where do I see myself, and how do I get there? You know what I'm saying? Because, you keep following this agenda, you're not going to end up on the path that you want to end up on. And that's just how it goes, man. To be in this world, but not of it, right? Consume the things, utilize the things, but don't over-consume them, right? And use them for the right reasons, right? Like social media, there's people that, even myself before, I ain't been on social media consistently in 2 years, where I scroll and look at other people's lives and I post photos. I ain't done that since I was in high school, right? And it's been 2-3 years since then. There's people out there every day who live for that, right? Who live for looking a certain way to their followers, right? Who live for how many people are following them, and how many people are they following, right? To live for, to see the next rapper post, or see, all their idols that they idolize, just post and can't wait to like their photos, right? There's people who live for that, who scroll and they see their friends, they see whoever it is, friends, their father, whoever they're following, other peers, you know what I'm saying, looking a certain way, and they say, oh, they look like that, I wish I could look a certain way, you know what I'm saying? You just constantly compare yourself, and that's what it wants, that's being in the world and a part of the world, you know what I'm saying? We live in this world, but we don't necessarily have to be a part of it. Once you let it consume you, and you're not consuming it, and you're not utilizing it for your benefit, right? And you're slowly killing yourself mentally. That's what they want. And, it's unhealthy. There's no need for it, right? It's a whole bunch of, it's just abusing things. You get social media, you abuse social media, right? You get the YouTube, right? People abuse YouTube. People lose their lives in this YouTube. You know what I'm saying? They'll binge watch YouTube, Netflix, all of that. This is a whole world full of just consuming things, right? And once you let it take over you, you're fucked. Unless you wake up one day. And if you don't wake up one day, you're just going to keep living life on autopilot. It's not a problem to you. It's not a problem to you to sit up every day after work and watch damn near 4 hours worth of Netflix, right? Every single day. I understand one day, but every single day, right? It's not a problem to you to consume fast food all the time, over and over, right? Consistently, because all we do is consume. And you're not awake, right? Until you wake up, you don't realize what's really going on, man. And that's what they rely on. They rely on people acting so damn retarded, right? And all this shit that's around slowly makes us retarded. Slowly kills our brain cells, and kills our potential unless you make a change, right? And you adapt. But that's another example. Eating fast food, right? Drinking, partying, they advertise that so much, weed, all of that. Once you abuse these things, it slowly gets you to that next level. Not slowly, it really deteriorates your progress, and keeps you from getting to that next level, right? That level you want to be. It keeps your mind from even thinking about that next level. How can I even end up here, right? But sacrifices have to be made. You have to wake up and realize what you want. You have to navigate in your own world within this world. That's how the greats become greats. All those people, all the people that the people on Instagram look up to, that are famous, and they live to scroll and see. Those people they made sacrifices, right? Nothing just happens overnight. You make sacrifices. At some point, something clicked in their brain and said, fuck all this dumbass shit. This is what it takes to get to the next level, right? And that's just how it goes. But it's Von straight to it. And I don't really have much to say, but anymore. I'm done, but look, man, I'm tripping. It's Von straight to it. I just got straight to it, man. I want y'all to get straight to it, man, and keep grinding, man. Keep grinding. It's gonna pay off one day. Don't be too consumed in what everybody else is doing, right? Don't get too consumed. If you're a person that's on Instagram, you like to use that, use it wisely. All these things that you consume them wisely. Moderate them, Moderate them, and when you feel your brain getting negative thoughts, fight those negative thoughts and create positive ones. That's it, man. Build your own world within this one, man. Navigating your own world, navigating your own life, create your own path, man. Be in this world, but don't be a part of it, man. You don't need to.